Hey, look at that. We have a poker night coming up. All right. I don't know. That's just on the board. But what's most important about what I'm covering on this board right now is this right here. That doesn't look so great. That's just another part of our core values, which you'll find posters at other places. But this is what I want to cover right now. This is the 5 pillars. This is what I teach in my 92 listings in 90 days session. This is what I tell people. If you are struggling in your business building your pipeline, outside of habits and all that good stuff, but if you're struggling in your conversations and your relationship building opportunities and your nurturing of relationships, if you are struggling on the phone with converting of leads or setting appointments, I'm going to tell you it's largely because you are missing something in here. Or I've been actually created this and I've been able to track back all the failures in lead conversion and appointment setting and business building and relationship nurturing to one of these things not being in alignment and working properly. So number 1 is know the big why. Everybody's big why is different. You need to have a big why for you. What gets you out of bed in the morning? What gets you going? What gets you to the office? Every day you need something that's going to pull you through the hard days, because there are going to be hard days. When obstacles come, you got to have what it takes to get up and go to work and fight through those things. Either you're going to climb that obstacle, dig under that obstacle, run through the obstacle, whatever you got to do. But your big why is going to pull you through that. And I'm telling you, if it has to do with money, or it has to do with vehicles or houses or things like that, like material things, usually your why isn't big enough. Most people's why, almost every time, is going to be about other human beings, their love for other human beings and taking care of other human beings. So think about your special people in your life. Create your big why around what you want for them and what you want for you in your life with them. And that is usually what's going to be able to get you up and get you motivated to handle business every single day. So number 1, know your big why. That's what gets you out of bed every day. Number 2, I call this don't fail them. So you get up, your big why got you out of bed, you get to the office, you're getting to work. Now what? Now you actually have to get on the phones and build relationships. But that is not for you. The relationships and the calling and all that stuff, it's not for the appointments, not for money. It's for you to use everything you have, all your gifts, all your talents, your care for other human beings, and not let other people down. You are going to pick up the phone and get on the phones, not for you, for other people. When you have value, when you have a great service to offer, when you've got an ear to lend and you care, you want to get that to other people. So to get on the phone, it's not about you. It's about them. Show that you care. Get on the phone. Build a relationship. That's why we get on the phone. If you're strictly on the phone for appointments and money and closings, you're going to eventually run into hard times. You are eventually going to run into roadblocks and all these other obstacles that are going to hold you up. And it's largely because you're doing it for the wrong reason. That usually has to do with ego and pride and selfishness. You have to get out of that. We are on these phones. We are building these relationships for other human beings because we have value. We want to deliver to them. We care. We love them. We want to lift them up. Sometimes it means we get on the phone. I've been on the phone and I've just listened to old ladies just talk to me and tell me all these stories and all these things. And at the end of the conversation, I realized they didn't need a real estate agent. They just need someone to listen to them because maybe their family isn't around and maybe they're lonely or maybe they just like people to listen to them. I don't know. But we show up for other people and watch the magic happen. Care for other people, show up for them, watch that magic happen. That's number 2. Number 3 is come from curiosity. When you're asking questions, when you're listening, when you genuinely care and you're coming from curiosity, you're going to dig deeper, get to know people better, find out their big why, find out what makes them tick, find out their motivation, find out what is the reason why you want to buy real estate? What is the reason why you called? What is the main thing I can help you to accomplish? And sometimes it means you're actually going to learn that they don't need to buy a house. They just thought they needed to buy a house, or they don't need to sell their house. They just thought they needed to sell their house. But if you ask enough questions, you find the true motivation and you get down to what is best for them, you may find the best solutions for them. And it may not be helping them sell or buy real estate. You're going to figure that out sometimes. But guys, stay curious and ask questions. Stay curious like a child. You know, don't have all these preconceived notions and ideas about how the conversation is going to go. Come from contribution. Huge. It is not about your money. It's not about your commission. It's not about the appointments to get the money and the commission. It is about contributing to this other human being. What do you have to offer this other person? How can you help them? And if you are, it's all about money and closings and appointments. You're going to have commission breath, and they're going to smell that, and it's going to turn people off, and it's going to cause problems for you. Deals are going to fall apart because you force them in a situation they shouldn't have been in, because you're not coming from contribution. You're too worried about you and what you want. That doesn't matter. Do not ever put your money above the client's money. Their money matters. What they want to accomplish matters. What they're looking to get done matters. What you want doesn't matter. In the end, all you want to do is help them accomplish what they want to accomplish. So you got to figure that out and come from contribution. Never put your money above the client's money. Never put, I need that commission check to pay bills, above what is right for your client. It may mean that maybe you do need to pay your bills and you're in a tough situation and you're struggling, but what's right for the client is right for everybody. If it means you got to bust out a contract and they got to walk away because it's not the best deal for them and you're going to miss paying your mortgage, so freaking be it. Because you never put your money above their money. You take care of them first. That is your duty. That is your obligation. And I'm telling you, when you do it right and you care for people and you don't put your money above their money, you put their needs and their wants above yours to take care of them as a client, eventually God will give you everything you need. Just stay living like that and watch the magic happen. Come from contribution. Now this one is one of my favorites. Fall in love with the action, not the result. In this business, you are going to get on the phones and you're going to start calling people because you're big why. You're going to not want to let them down. You're going to come from curiosity, come from contribution, and you're going to do it so much. But sometimes you're not going to get the result. Ozzy, why am I not getting as many contracts or appointments as closing? And why am I not making the paychecks that I want? Because more than likely, somewhere in your skill or your habit or somewhere in here, you haven't developed there yet. You haven't gotten there yet. So you need to keep on working. But the results will come when you fall in love with the action, when you learn to get better at the habits and the skills and the tactics and all the things that help you to serve a client. Those actions will eventually come to result. But if you're not getting the result, it's because your actions haven't brought you the skill and the habits. They're going to get you the results that you want. So fall in love with the actions and watch your skills get better. Watch your activities get better. Watch your habits get better. And then eventually the result will come. But you have to be willing to fall in love with the action first, because you may not have the result you want to for a long time. You may be falling behind your bills and freaking out. Stay the course, fall in love with the action, and you will get better along this journey. And I know for me, I pray to God when I say, don't make things easier. Make me better for the struggle. Make me better for the journey. That is what I want from this. And that is falling in love with the action and not the result. These are the 5 pillars. I want you to think about them, internalize them, read this, understand this, watch this video over and over and over, because this is going to change your entire business. This will actually change your life and help you in many different other places. I hope it helps. It's the fundamentals that have helped me build a really big business. It's helped me to help a lot of families and contribute to a lot of situations. And it helps me to love on people. This is fantastic. Internalize it. I hope it helps. I love you guys. Have an amazing day.